Hello everybody, my name is Chris and welcome back to more Prey, and we are still in the crew quarters. But last episode we went around, we saw a number of locations here. We went through the rec center, right? We still got to go through a couple other places like the fitness center, right? But we did go through the cafeteria and the kitchen because we were going to go help the chef in his situation because he's been talking since we showed up, right? That whole thing. And if you saw the last episode, yeah, it's something, right? So I can't believe I can't believe it, but at the same time I can, because it turns out the cook was surprisingly not actually the guy he said he was, which was pretty much obvious the second we saw him. Right, the voice was already kind of off, but it was more like the second he opened the shutters and we see him and it shows like, oh, this is Will Mitchell. I'm like, but I would be like, okay, it's not the Will Mitchell we know, right? Because from the first time that I remember seeing like a physical look of Will Mitchell, like the chef, the cook, right? It was with Quentin's audio log message to Will requesting food for the cargo container because he was going to take Dr. Gaia's, like, the flash drive evidence and everything. He's going to take it down. So he talked to Will Mitchell to get some food brought over there. That was the whole thing. So I was anticipating that Will Mitchell. And then he looks very different. He doesn't really talk. He has no clue who we are. Right, which again was just a bunch of red flags, and I'm just sitting there like, there's me. I'm like, maybe this is a different Will Mitchell, but I'm like, two chefs named Will Mitchell, very unlikely. But I was like, we're gonna see where this is heading. It was definitely the most suspicious, aside from the fact that he doesn't look like him, and he's saying he is. He gives us a key card to Will Mitchell's room, which I'm like, okay, that's weird. He has the key card, but then we go into the room to get an award that he wants for some reason, and I thought that was also kind of weird. Like, why in this situation would you want the award? Let alone like send us to do it. And I'm like, okay, maybe it's like a test. But then I'm thinking that the whole thing was to see, like, are we oblivious? Like us, Morgan, are we able to see that he is the chef or not? Right? Because he knows the truth. He knows the truth. But he gives us the card and he's like, go get my award. And if we recognized the truth or not, that's what I imagine it was. It was more of a test, because it's not like we gained anything by going in there, other than the fact that it was a dangerous way to go, right? Because of the Phantom and everything. So I imagine it was kind of a setup, right? But when we got into the room, which was also weird, there was a picture of us and somebody else, and in that picture, the face was all scratched out. And so in my mind, he assumed the identity, not very well, but he took over in this moment as Will Mitchell. However, everybody in the crew would know he's not. So it's like, what's his game? And it turns out survival, I guess. But no, turns out he's not the real Mitchell, the Will Mitchell, which is not surprising. Right, because the second he wanted the award, we went in there, we read the emails. He literally would know who we are. That was the biggest red flag that I picked up on, was he's like, yeah, what's your name? And he's like reading our names like, M.U. Okay, M.U. And I'm like, there's no fucking shot. Regardless of this guy, there's no shot that anybody at this company, in this, on Talos 1, doesn't know who Morgan Yu is. So the second he's like, I don't know, I'm like, that's a there's like a 1% chance that that's accurate, because he would have had to never have left the kitchen. He like just he clocks in for the day. He doesn't do anything else. He doesn't get involved in the company, emails and knowledge and everything. He just shows up, and does his work. But even then, right? The fact is, what are the other little notes? And I'm going on this because I've been thinking about this literally for the last little bit of time since the last episode. Okay, we're coming straight off it, and it's crazy because like immediately you see, and it's like he's not Will Mitchell. He's not the real Will Mitchell. Will Mitchell. Ah, but no. So we built this. We built Skillet, who's in the kitchen, right? And that tracks because we had the parts in our apartment, right? Even our room here, same kind of thing. And so we built this. We were there with Will. We worked on it together. So the second he doesn't know who we are, I'm like, okay, this is not the Will Mitchell that we know as the cook. Let alone this is probably not any sort of Will or Mitchell or anyone. So this whole thing's super shady, right? And he's held up in the kitchen, and he gets us. It felt really weird. But yeah, he let us in the freezer because we were gonna go. For whatever reason, we believed that was an idea. We go there, immediately freeze because he turns the freezer on and locks us in an attempt to basically freeze and kill us. And he admits that that's where other puppets were, right? Other people. And he talks about the black eggs behind our eyes and everything. And I imagine he knows the situation. Maybe he's crazy from something, or maybe he's just finally free from being a volunteer. But and he just kind of like snapped. But he killed other people. We weren't the only one. There were a number of people trapped in that freezer that have died. Right? It's so screwed up. And I mean, he had a Q beam in there, which is kind of surprising how he got one of those. Because he had access to this whole freezer. Like, he had all the supplies in there. Right? He lured us. He was like, oh, we're so nice. You know, like, come on, it's safe in here. And the whole thing felt really weird. Because initially it was like, oh, this is nice. But then, like, the flag started showing up. And I'm like, something. Like, this is heavily suspicious. Super suspicious. I don't like it at all. So when he trapped us in the freezer, I'm like, that, of course he did. That completely confirms the fact that he's not who he is. Like, we knew that, but it's the fact that he betrayed us that I think was the big shock, right? And then he's like, "Oh, I know who you are." I'm like, "Of course you would." I was more surprised you were trying to bullshit me, and the fact that you didn't know who I was. That was more surprising than if you were just like, "Yeah, I know who you are." But he's trying to play it off, real quiet, whatever. Right? But no, so he's gone now, and he's off. He's run off somewhere. I don't know where he went. And he placed a bunch of traps at a number of door buttons, so far two. And I made sure to definitely test the integrity of his bombs, and they're very good. They work. They do what they're meant to do. They talked about, he's like, oh yeah, we learned how to do that. We learned how to make these kind of bombs. And I'm like, oh good. Okay, so he's not just some nobody. He's smart. Excellent. Great. So that's the thing we're going to deal with. I hope we find him, because now it's actually personal. Kind of pissed. God damn it, man. We went through a number of the other cabins for some of the crew, right? And we still have the other section as well. Right? We still got to go through cabin the B side, as well as the fitness center and the pool. Right? One of the other little things we picked up was also, unfortunately, in the freezer. Yeah. We have to go and um, we have to go to the pool and knock on the wall in order to try to signal Danielle. Right, because this was the one from Abigail, and this confirms like they had a relationship, and Abigail was the one that invited Danielle to their game night, Fatal Fortress 3. They invited her, and she was surprised that Danielle showed up. I remember that because I thought it was really kind. It was a nice little thing. And now we know Abigail is no longer with us. She is dead, and she is in the freezer. It's so fucked. And the odds are Danielle's probably not alive either, but we are gonna do what Danielle asked Abigail to do, which is to go into the pool area, knock on the wall, because she'd be on the other side, and she said she'd probably be able to hear it, or like the vibrations and stuff like that. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that, and then I believe also we're gonna make some time to go to Bellamy's office, and sorry, the other thing, we got a lot of stuff, right? These, see, we got a lot of these, but they only yield this. So I'm thinking a good idea. Cause see, these 2.7, which is good, and these are 0.18. It's nice to have food, but we have so many of these. I am thinking that maybe because we could technically we can recycle these, right? Because honestly, we're not going to really use all of them. Oh, we can't recycle the tomato. I guess that's nice that I can't do that by accident. But I think if we put these in there, because as much as health is good to have, we do have med kits, and I think that's fine. But if we put those in there, we at least get some minerals, which is the biggest thing I am lacking. That we are lacking. That I am running severely low on. Like right now, ammo-wise, it's decent. And by decent, I mean it's very much like okay. Not super great. But we do need more. Now I know, I'm trying to think like where a good spot would be. So because I wonder how much of this stuff could actually be turned into minerals. Because I want to kind of get some more before we actually start going. Okay, I'm gonna put you, because that's kind of a, put you right here. Actually, that's a pretty good spot. Excellent. So you can watch both the ways if they sneak around anywhere. But I'm thinking, table-wise, supplies. Are these gonna be? Can these turn into minerals? Synthetic, exotic, organic. Okay, like some, not like a ton. What if I? Uh-oh. Because I've definitely been holding off on the recyclers a bit. Probably too much. And I've been thinking about it. Oh, this would probably be a lot, but it's like... Is it actually doing it by the string? No. Can I... Ooh. Wish I could play it a little faster. We're so good. Oh, keytar. Okay. Because I'm trying to think, like, these are made of metal? Oh no. Shit, I hit the wrong button. But you know what? That actually was that worked out. So, you know what? No, we're good. We're good. That was great. Excellent. Alright. We got 12 of these, so we...
Scanning target typhon material inconclusive.
What if we,
Calibration request.
collecting some materials. Damn, what an indestructible poster. Quality. Damn. Well, and it's gone. That is some advanced technology. Okay, how much is that? 0.3? Okay, like it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I know the best thing to do probably. So we're gonna go. Yo, so I don't throw one of those by accident. I'm gonna go. Because we've been really low on resources and we haven't been super lucky finding a whole lot of things. So I'm thinking, for the sake of it. Oh. So we do this. Drop that there. A little bit of organic wouldn't be too bad. Okay. Just get a pile of crap. Throw that over there. Heat. Great. Sorry, Mike. Come here, Mike. You're doing a service. Okay. Oh, that's something. Whew. All right. Gonna do a little bit more. And I think we're gonna give it a throw, kind of see if this was worth it. Beautiful. Let's see, that was 1.3 minerals, so not like a ton. Right? But still not like the worst. Yeah, that's 9. I mean, hey, 9's better than not. That's for sure. Okay. So now we can go check the other quarters. I know we probably still get like more. We probably still get a lot more. Because we have all the survivors here, right? All the people who were not killed, but they were being puppeted, and we were able to use our stun gun to actually knock them unconscious and make sure that they didn't die. Right? So they're here, they're chilling, they're doing okay, and.
I don't suppose you know where Quentin Parisi is. His mules are waiting for him.
Damn, that's sad. Yikes. Yeah, I don't think he's coming anytime soon. don't think he is. Now, I think probably maybe some shotgun. Let's look at, like, realistically, what do we actually, what should we actually have, right? Q-beam we have some of, which is good. Probably more pistol, right? And more 9mm. And like, this is, we have 2 of these. So definitely needs more of these. Skillet, you were very loud. But you know, you're doing your thing. So but then also I would want some more glue, but glue, I think we're fine. Not fine. We're not really good. We're like, okay. Go and reload you. Right, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to have another set of Q-beam cells, just because if we come across another... It's mostly the fire ones, right? It's mostly the fire phantoms that are so powerful. And then whenever we're out of ammo, definitely got to be a little bit more power focused. Just trying to think, like, what... Like, the shotgun is good. I do want to have shells, but we do have 23, which is, like, okay. I feel like maybe more Q-beam. Damn it, I'm being so cautious because we only have 3 more minerals, and I do have to go around and actually maybe take some time, like maybe like take 10 minutes or something to like put a bunch more shit together. Because we did it with the bodies before, which is pretty good. We can do it with the items, which is also nice. I feel like we're gonna need these. Then I also kind of want... Damn it. You know what? Let's just... It's fine. I'll make the glue so we have that, and then I'll go get some more minerals so we can make some more 9mm. It's like some metal in here. Well, okay. I don't want to risk them getting caught in it, because I was gonna throw one in here, but it feels too risky. That feels far too risky. Because, like, some of this is wood, right? Some is metal, but it is wood as well. You know what? Why, this might be a good spot. So I'm gonna... Come on, Franz. We'll drag you over here so you are out of the way. Bring all the way over. And then we're gonna do just like a quick recycling spree before we head into the rest of the crew quarters, because I imagine there's still gonna be more phantoms. There's always more phantoms. And until I can find the fake chef, I have no way to lock that door. So can't really move any of these. So there we go. So that's like 0.3, 0.4, so that was like 1. Not even, actually. Not even 1. A little over half. So maybe the tables aren't super worth... Unless we get, like, a lot of them. I know these are kind of metal. Hmm. Cause see, it's mostly organic and synthetic, so I don't think it's super, because it takes so much to get one. I was doing those to gauge kind of like the amount we do get, and I don't know if they're gonna pull like these out of here, because like these could be good metal. I don't know. I don't know. Because these are good metal. Can we... Okay, we're going to carry you. So I can't move these. Oh, take this cigar out of there. Can I lift this? No. Where is some more? That's made of metal. Okay. Do this here. Okay, I can't pick that up, but I can pick up all the trash cans. That might be at least, it might be at least something. Right? So imagine this is metal, but it also could be synthetic. It's hard to tell like what they're really made of without actually breaking it down. And then just kind of like remembering what it's made of. It's there. Okay. Nothing seems to be metal in there. That's like really worth dragging around. Seem metalish. Taking you. Taking all the trash cans that I can find. Okay. And I think this should kind of be like decent. Like I don't think it's gonna be like amazing, but it's gonna be better than not. And I'm hoping we get at least maybe 3 or 4 out of it. That would be cool. That'd be super cool if we could get that. So I feel like there's a good amount in those trash cans. They're thin, but they are all metal. So it's something. This guy looks all metal. Kind of looks metal. Hello? There we go. I keep knocking it on things. Okay. Alright. Okay. That there. There's probably some... I would hope there'd be a couple trash cans up here, right? Not really. Nope. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna grab this because this also looks... This feels like something that's made of majority metal. Can I not pick you up? Oh, damn it. Okay, yeah. No, because they welded that into the ground. Alright, let's see how this goes. One little 0.5. I'm gonna be honest, I really was hoping there would be a lot more. Wow, that was unfortunate. That was not a lot. Damn it. Man. Well, I guess we'll see what we can make, and then just keep an eye out for more stuff. Can we pick up? Where is? Take these, so we can still break those down, and then. Oh nope! I just instinctively go to hacking, even with the code. Suspicious meat. Well, that's so fucked, dude. Wow. What the fuck? Will Mitchell's tracking bracelet. That is genuinely so fucked, because that means he obviously he killed him. Like that wasn't even really a guess. It says he literally took over his name in an attempt to trick people. He tricked us. He tried to trick us. God damn it. I'm gonna go recycle what we have. Damn. Because it feels like Will was like a friend, you know? Not just some guy, right? He was a friend. That all... It's all shit now. So he's dead, but Michaela's alive, which is a huge thing. Okay, we're gonna do that. 1.9. Okay. Not too bad, but not like amazing. But they are hard to come by. It's not like we're gonna go and do some stuff and get like 10 mineral. That would be amazing. Right, and I feel like definitely getting more ammo right now. See, 5? That's pretty good. That is pretty decent. I feel like 9mm we're good. So it's between shotgun shells and Q-beam. There's a lot of glue. So we don't need the glue ammo. Right, we're good with these. I'm thinking that's like three full reloads. I feel like the cubing. I just feel like that's a good thing that we should have. Right? And then the lures are good to have, but we just make of course it needs, because it's in a syringe. Damn it. We only have one. We have literally one. We have no other way to recover our psi right now. So we're gonna go and get 2 of these. Oh, it makes 2. That's convenient. Okay. So should we make something else? Nope. For the sake of our situation, we're gonna make more, because we do have some good psi powers right now, and making sure that we're actually able to use them. good idea. Alright, we're good. We're good. Great. That was the supply run. Getting everything together. Now we press on. I do want to go to the other apartments. Because we can go to deep storage now, but we're going to do it yet. We're not going to go there just yet. Okay. Let's go...
Scanning target error. Insufficient Typhon material found. Standing down.
Maybe. You know, no, fitness center first. Fitness center first, then we'll do the second set of apartments. Jesus. What? Oh. Oh shit. Okay.
You're not like the rest of us.
Okay. Okay, I think that's pretty decent. I was ready to throw that at a phantom. Gary Snow, Emma Beatty, you're gonna live another day.
It's Danielle.
I'm trying to reach Abby, but she's not answering.
Please. Don't come.
Emma?
Please. No, not
Emma, I can barely hear you.
safe.
Is Abby with you? Are you okay?
It's not me. It's not. I won't do it. You can't.
Holy shit, that's so sad.
Abigail, I'm recording this time.
You too, Emma.
It's fine. Danielle's joining us. She'll cover us if we get into trouble. She said yes?
We negotiated. I had to say yes to some things, too.
It was a deal. Yeah, so she was literally... I imagine this was when she was being controlled. She was talking to Abby, and then Abby's talking about her... God damn it. Well, she's alive. This sucks. Like, for them. No! Fucking damn it! Shit. Man. I did not hear him at all. Fuck. That is, like, damn it, we were so careful. Shit. Yeah. Man. There's a gun, that's good. Okay, well, hopefully this will get us some more... There's a lot of supplies, so this is... probably gonna get us at least some good... some good stuff. That is... It's upsetting because I know that we could have avoided it, right? Man. Sorry, Ike. Okay, you know what? This is a good opportunity because we are full and we're still probably gonna still probably going to go through a lot of pickups. So let's go back and recycle these. Make up space. Plan ahead. Right. And then... You know, having more... We do have a lot of organic. Getting rid of these... Oh, it's like minuscule. Together, that's like 0.1. Though, that's good. It is a good idea if we do run low on these, recycling these is a good idea. Okay. 1. We have 1.8. Okay. Okay, now we return. To hopefully not get anybody else killed. Right? So I think for this area, let's go and put you put you on 5. Because I don't want to have any more moments. Salman Kapoor. Ah, shit. Kapoor's here.
Can't stop my... Do you understand? No.
Oh. God, it sucks because that we know that they are aware it's happening, and I keep talking about it, but it's because I really do keep thinking about it. It sucks. Oh shit. Okay.
Scan complete.
Kinetic Blast 3. They look like a gross flying like wig.
New psionic aptitude available.
Okay. I don't want her to die. Right, I could take that. That's not even an issue. That thing's easy. It's Mary that I'm worried about. Okay. Go up here. Okay. Get some distance. Want to get enough to where Mary will kind of come around the corner. It wants you dead. It won't shut up. Please just go. Mary. Oh, all right. Now you're fucking dead now. Okay, we're gonna hit you with. Oh. Okay, it is really. It's a real weird spot. Okay. Yeah, you know what? This could be good. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead, man. That hurt. But it's fine. Pretty good. All right. Take this back out. Spare parts. Good to have. Okay, what else do we got around here? This is a nice pool. Nice pool if this place wasn't, you know, what it is. Oh. Wow. Oh, I can't pick up the ganglion? Because I know that's a good thing. We'll come back. I don't want to risk anything be left behind. I have to take another lap. That'll be fine too. Okay. Alright, let's focus. In the center window. So just bang on it? Holy shit. No fucking way.
Morgan? If you're here, then Abby didn't make it, did she?
No, she didn't. It
I
was
don't...
really sad.
Nothing more that I can do for you right now. But look, be careful. There's someone else in crew quarters pretending to be the cook.
Yep.
His tracking bracelet's from Psychotronics, but the ID doesn't make any sense. I think he's the one that killed Abby. If you can, make sure he doesn't get off the station. I'll see what else I can do to help from out here. For as long as I can. Goodbye, Morgan.
Okay, well that also set... Wait. She got an O2 warning. She's just hanging out there? Like, obviously she's doing, but... What the fuck? Wow, that's great. So if we came here first... I mean, like, we would have probably known to bang on the window, right? But kill the imposter cook. No, genuinely.
Well done finding Chief Show. You've got what you need to get into deep storage.
Son of a bitch. She's actually alive. That's crazy. Because it's like, oh, she's probably dead. I'm like, well, we don't know. There are more alive people than I thought there would be. After all this. I mean, that definitely feels like... the way she's like, goodbye, it's like, oh god, is she actually gonna die too? Out there? God damn it. She's alive. So we probably could have gotten the password from her. We could have just probably talked to her and got her to do it. But the fact that she recognized us... That's nice. Spill your own risk, no glass of drinks, be considerate, no yelling, no running, pushing, horseplay. Take a shower before entering the pool. Yes. Don't enter the pool with a cold skin or other body infection. Oh, okay. With a cold or skin. Don't enter the pool with skin. Open wound or done. Nope. Okay. She's actually... I'm sorry, I'm still kind of shocked that she's alive. They didn't confirm she was dead. They were definitely like, she might be dead. So we have to piece her voice together. It's just really sad that everything that happened with Abby. Abigail. Yeah, ooh, Neuromod. Neuromod Enhanced Yoga, a beginner's guide. Yoga is an excellent way for those with the physical series of Neuromod enhancements to grow more in tune with their new capabilities. This is not only enriching, but provides a measure of safety, preventing you from hurting yourself or others. You know what? That's actually a pretty good idea. The Javelin Asana. This pose is a good starting place for testing your new extended limits, combining strength and balance. The pose begins with a basic handstand and will end with your body completely inverted. All of your weight supported by 3 fingers on your right hand. You when you think about it, that actually does make a lot of sense that that's probably what you'd want to do. Right? Because you get the Neuromod. And you would get like it says, the physical series of Neuromods, so like enhanced strength or speed or any of that. And you could do it. You have the physical ability to do it, but maybe your body isn't adapted to it right? Or maybe you, like, I don't know, like if you run really fast and you know you can, you have the neuromod for it and you start doing it, right? And you like break your legs. Probably not that extreme, but maybe something along the lines. What the fuck? I heard something. I like it. Okay, email. Personal training session. Emma, as you know, Morgan's availability is going to be extremely limited in the coming weeks. He's like to schedule his personal training sessions tomorrow if possible. Could you please adjust your schedule to accommodate this window? Morgan would be greatly appreciated. The key code to the executive suites is 9512. Thanks, Kevin. Damn, so we had personal training with Emma Beatty. But she's down there. Wow. So we knew her personally too. Treasure hunt. To Danielle, Emma, Elias Black, Zachary West, the gang. Abigail Foy. Greetings, adventurers. Each of you should have a map fragment by now. I managed to hand them to some of you in person. Others might have noticed a new file on your workstations after the last session. They're map fragments. Work together, figure out the clues. Once you have, return to my quarters and you will be given your prize. Your humble game master, Abigail. That's great. Abigail seems like she seemed like a fun person. That's really sad. Huntress Bullcaster. Okay, so that's the same one. Right, we do have a bunch of these map pieces too. Yep, we got Emma's, Zachary's, Elias's. We gotta find Danielle's. And then investigate Rosalind, Hordenboffel's, and Stabfellow's map. Because I imagine they'd be under notes. Yeah. So it's about locating like where these are. Which I imagine they're on the actual station here. They're not, because I initially thought like, oh, these are maps for their game. But it's like, no. These are maps of some location on the station that we have to find. That's neat. Creative. I like that. That's cool. But yep, we saved her though. We saved her. Saved her. And that honestly, that alone feels like a victory. Right? I feel like we covered everything in here. Right? It's like a little shadow in that corner. I guess we can go poke around, see if there's anything over here. There is not. Okay. Looks kind of like a. I might maybe you know what? I'll give it a try. Just see. Damn, those cabinets are fucking solid. I say cabinets, they're shelves. They're shelves. But no, the fact that she even called it out, she's like, there's a oh yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. She even noticed that the cook was doing that. The cook is coming here and impersonated, or the volunteer came in and impersonated the cook. She was aware of it. At least maybe that helped her avoid it. But still. And the fact that she's like, no, I know he's probably the one that killed Abby. And he did. He fucking did. That's such bullshit. I hope Danielle survives this. That would be amazing. Would be amazing. And then we could have another session. Though I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be the same, right? Not without Danielle. Okay. Let's go up here. Because now we have a bunch of Q-beam, got a bunch of glue, got a bunch of rounds. I'm thinking let's make some shells. Cool. Alright. Now we can go check out the other crew quarters. The other crew cabins. In the crew quarters. Including our boy Bellamy. Thorstein, Bellamy, Foy, DeVries, and Calvino and Show. Okay. Thorstein, we do. Oh, God. Supplies. Nice. Soft chair. Double pizza. Alright, email. What do we got? My new reployer. My doctor said, "What right? Personally, thank you for the new reployer." He's like, I don't know how it works. If someone can show me, right? It'd be great if someone could show me exactly what it does. Got it. Yeah, I remember that email. And Yori Thorstein from Clive, part requisition. Wanted to clear a Morgan request again. Morgan was down in hardware today, just standing there as if not sure where to go. And when I offered to help, Morgan asked me for more operator parts. We also read this. These are the same emails from the office we read before when we got into his office in the lobby area. But this is interesting because it's all, now that we kind of get an idea of what's actually happening, you know, the fact that Morgan's requested so much and he keeps requesting it. It's like, well, why is he requesting so much? What? It's because he keeps getting his mind wiped. Recycler charge fabrication plan. It was a battery optimizer. Increases battery life of the flashlight. We get a flashlight? Is that a battery life of the flashlight? I guess we get a... That'll be cool when we get the... Neat. We don't have a flashlight. That's weird. Is there like a... No, because this is just this. There is no battery life. So the flash... I don't know. Do we have a flashlight? I'm trying to remember. Did we have one at the beginning? Because like it was dark. Like after we woke up the next day and we went out, we grabbed the wrench for the first time at the beginning of the game, right? Everything was dark and creepy. And I feel like, did they mention a flashlight? Did I miss the flashlight? Did we have a flashlight this whole time? I don't know. It's probably gonna be so obvious. It's gonna be either like I didn't leave it somewhere, maybe we didn't pick it up. Maybe we've had it. I just don't know how to use it. I don't know. Use Bellamy's keycard to access his cabin. Neuromods. Green Beetle Gin. Delicious. I don't know why. Whenever I see this, it reminds me of what we saw in Space Marine 2. We played that. What do we got? Super thermal amp. Ooh, is that like juice up our thermal abilities? Amount of damage done by super thermal. Which we do have. Super thermal 2 would probably be cool. Because we could place 2. Kinetic blast would be cool. This seems neat, but I feel like this would be... I don't know. Depending on the enemy, this could be good. Right? But I feel like it would maybe be better to spend them on other things. Mind Jack. I feel it could be really cool. Force a robot enemies to hunt and hostilities. Create a shield. This does seem like to be a good idea, because imagining, like right now, we're fine. Like, look at that. We have 364 count batteries for our stun gun, right? We're good. We're great, right? Now, the only problem is that this actually requires ammo, whereas that ability would let us use our psi energy instead. And this gives us a range of 12.5 meters. You know, upping the shots between reload would be good. I still reload anyway instinctively, but it would be good. It'd be good to have. Especially right now, because we're definitely putting the miles on this on the stun gun. Right, does it say actually? It's telepathy here. Force blow action enemies to end hostilities and fight free for 20 seconds. Also frees humans from Typhon mind control. What is the range? Does it tell me how far? That's actually really cool. So I can use these on phantoms? Wait a minute. Organic enemies. They technically are organic. Side targeting mode. Select the target. Release to execute. Affected enemies will fight for you for the duration of the power and then revert to their previous state. I mean... I kind of... You know what? It's worth trying. It's only 2. It's only 2. Let's just mess with it, see what happens. Right? 40 seconds. It's a long time. We haven't even scanned what this is. So there's still other Typhons out there we haven't even met. That's crazy. Because I'm thinking it feels like a good idea to up these. Right, because I do like the ones that we have, right? The glide speed, that's cool. We may actually be able to switch this one off. Battery up. This blew my mind. This is like, what do you mean the life of the flashlight? I'm gonna have to look into that and be like, what is that even? Have I made a mistake? Because I like the glide speed. I think the glide speed is really cool. But I definitely want to get more scope chipset slots. This gives us 2. Right? The psi pool to 200. The effectiveness of psi hypos by 100%. Because this would give us more inventory space, so we wouldn't run out as quickly and have to run back constantly. But I do 50% as psi points. It's very tempting because I do like that, but that's also, we'd have to take the fire damage. which I end up doing anyway, so maybe that is a good idea. Well, let's put these on. We're gonna do Psycho Shock, increase weapon damage to marked enemies. We do have super thermal, so we're gonna use that. May increase weapon damage to marked enemies. Resistance to Psycho Shock. I feel like this could be good. We'll give this a trial run. All right, we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna put this on. We'll see what that does. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. I'm gonna hold off because I am not sure directly which one we want to do, because I do like this. I do really like this because that gives us more psi energy, so we don't have to use... We can literally deliberately get hit with a fire attack, and then that can recover our psi energy. I don't think we want this right now. So maybe that is a good idea. I'll hold off just because we only have 4. And I just want to be like 100% sure. What? The nightmare?
That massive typhon appeared shortly after you installed alien neuromods. You're being hunted.
Shortly after? What the fuck? Oh my god. It's the fucking... That's the fucking thing that we saw in the lobby when we took the elevator down. Because I was so excited to be able to go back there. That thing is massive. I don't even know what to do. 2.5 minutes. Why do I think locking the door... I mean, as far as I know, he didn't know how to use a button. Maybe. I hope. Right? I locked it. I genuinely probably should have thought, like, of course that thing can leave the lobby. I thought it would be stuck in the lobby for some reason. Or I didn't think he'd be able to make distance the way he has. Right? Going from the lobby to here. Is that him? I don't know. Oh, he broke my turret. That's good. That's great. What the fuck you... Why? You don't... It's so creepy. Oh my god. Don't get me wrong. I want to fight it. But it also freaks me out because it is so strong. And so aggressive. It's so fast. It doesn't even need to be that fast. It's huge. It takes like 2 steps and it gets to us. I don't know what happens at 0. Is it just like explode? He's so... Oh my god. So are we we're stuck here with this thing. Where is that? Where's that direction? Oh, fuck me. He's all here. He's all in this area. And just because he doesn't see us doesn't mean he's not going to still be there. Because he does see us a little bit, right? He's aware. We got 5 ticks of knowledge. Oh, God. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just read the rest of my email. Morgan Solutions. Sylvain Bellamy from Alex. Interesting. Over the past several tests, Morgan has used different solutions to the same problem, even though we've been controlling every possible variable. Room A, for example. In test 9, he exercised precise control to move the boxes one at a time. In test 10, he simultaneously levitated them all straight up a few inches, technically completing the test. Evader killed the neighbor. Oh my god, we did it. So, okay. Does he give up?
found a satellite project dealing with remote psychotronic signaling. RPSS-X5. I think it could spoof a neural signature that matches yours. Plain English, you could use it to get that new Typhon off your back. Latest tech logs show the satellite was damaged, though. You'd have to find a replacement part.
I have a part. I have kind of a part. I have this thing. Psychotronic transistor. Generate faux psychotronic signals. Son of a bitch. I think that's actually it. Place the device on the satellite in the exterior. Talisman exterior. It was all worth it. Been holding on to that thing for so long. So wait, if we do that, then that could potentially mean that leaves us alone. Like maybe he'll go chase it outside and stay out there. But no, like, okay. So if we ignore him long enough, the timer goes down. He gives up, kinda. I don't know if he's still out there, just sleeping. But we'll see, right? But look, levitated straight up a few inches, technically completed the test. Then in 14, he incinerated them. If not for the safety glass, you'd be dead. Bellamy would have died if it wasn't for that, because we incinerated them. What is happening after reset that leads to this variance, Alex? So because again, this doubles down, right, on what we got more confirmation of over time. The more we've learned is why he was so pissed during the test when we did it at the beginning of the game. But it's like, okay, we'll hide in this room, get over to this button as quickly as possible. All these things, and we're doing such like normal stuff, and he's like, what the fuck, what is this? Meanwhile, in the previous test, we literally moved them one at a time, and then he levitated them all. We levitated all of the boxes, which technically passed the test, right? And then in the later test, we burned them all. And so it's like we technically are completing it. We are passing the test. It's the fact that they're all different solutions. And Alex is like, why are they different, though? What is causing him to not use the same solution every time? Which I guess is a valid question, right? Because if you essentially wipe the mind of the person and then you put them in that same situation, you would think, based on the way that they think, the way their brain functions, the way their logic works, they would kind of repeat the same thing. They would do the same thing that they would naturally do. But for some reason, Morgan's different every time. Why? Right? And the Morgan we may be physically the same Morgan, right? We may be, but all these mind wipes make us fundamentally different, because December and January are also two completely different versions of us. Even though it's us, they're us from a different, it's not even, I want to say like timeline. It's weird because it technically is, but it's a past version of us from a different memory of that moment, right? And then now in the last episode, we also got more confirmation that from January, by the way, that we trip the same, we are detected in the same way that a Typhon is. And what I basically mean is that it seems that we are more Typhon than man at this point. And I don't know if it's because of all the neuromods, or because of, and I say all the ones that we've done, or is this because of all the experiments, or is this something to do with the mirror neurons, something like that? Because Morgan was interested in that. Morgan thought that was a fascinating concept, but I don't know. It seems weird. Morgan U. Typhon research data.
Scan complete. New psionic.
That's how we get that. Oh, because that's what he used to lift the boxes. Now, I will say this does seem like a really cool concept. Upward force that lasts 15 seconds and can trap enemies. Now, can this work with items?
Aptitude available.
Like, could I use it and levitate stuff off the floor? I kind of want to try and see if we can. So I think conceptually that could be really cool. But I'd want to make sure we have more neuromods first before I go and spend it. Where are you? Elizabeth Bay. Oh, DeVries. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, no. Shit. Well, that's unfortunate. Wait. It's a lot of blood. Look at, like, the path, right? I don't know if this is, like, somebody being dragged out. Maybe it's her. I don't know. It seems like maybe whatever happened. Within the bottle here, Matthias Cole. Oh, shit. What? Why is Matthias in here? That's weird, right? Why are you in here? Like, obviously... Well... Maybe they had a thing? But either way, you... died in here. Do we have anything from... I don't think we had anything specifically from... DeVries. Right? That's, I don't know, that's weird to me. There's gotta be, there's some context to it, I'm sure. Hear all the whispering. Oh, no! Ivy. That sucks. Ivy song. Recycler charge, too. Damn. Okay, well... We have so many of these. And I could recycle... I don't want to recycle any, because I feel like eventually these are going to be really good to have. Right? I could leave them, right? We could leave them in a room somewhere, just to clear up space. These get a lot of organic. We have a lot of organic, but it would be good... You know what, we have to come back through this way anyway, so I'm gonna hold off. I'll pick it up on the way back. Or when we go to recycle, we'll come back and... Yeah. Lost your transcribe again. Hey, you apparently misplaced your transcribe again. Just wanted you to know. I still have some of your stuff in my room. Don't know if you want it back. Call me or something. Abby. Dr. Show. Dr. Show and Abby. Oh shit. Fatal Fortress, Melinda's Shadow Corner. That's cool. Look at that dagger dart. Good sneak. Good observancy. 37 health. Crazy. It's pretty good. Hey, the artwork's cool. I like that they drew their characters. First game, Danielle. Missed you. Leave your character sheet here, but I have a spare in case you don't make it back before the game. Don't worry, it looks great. See you at the rec center, Abby. That's the note that she left to invite her to the game, and that's her character sheet. Danielle Show. She left a note on the door saying I still have some of your stuff. It's so sad this shit happened. A crumpled, incomplete handwritten note. Abby, it felt more personal to write you a note, but still not as terrifying as trying to apologize to you in person. I know I'm a coward, but I don't trust what I'm going to say. Sorry, Abby, I'm not good at this. That's obvious. Words, blob. Sorry, Abby, sometimes the words coming out of your mouth, you want to catch them all, but it's too late. They're out there. They're all, I'm sorry. It's like she's trying to write her a note about something. Friday night. Find missing transcribe, check theater, get my stuff from Abby's cabin, final draft of apology letter, pull head out of ass, prioritize relationships over work. I mean, you could tell she genuinely did care about Abby. Like, that, it wasn't just like a thing. Damn. Even flowers on the bedside. Starbender Cycle, Book 1, The Dark Star Anomaly. That's Book 1. Okay. Eber's tourmaline glazed past her stern reflection into the inky black, her angular features circumscribed by the prime viewing dome of the capital ship Shatterthrax. The royal astronomer cleared his throat. Furthermore, Your Majesty, the Dark Star Anomaly will gain momentum once it begins devouring systems. Within a matter of months, the entire galaxy will be consumed. From that point, it will be enough mass to pull other galaxies into its maw. Its toothy maw. I suppose you want me to fund an expedition to find this Starbender Prism. The way you prattle on about the thing, if it exists, might be the key to saving our galaxy. Your Majesty, there's only one man I know mad enough to take this on. You can't mean Trevor Pulsar. I love that. That's so good. It's so cheesy. What a build-up. It's like, man, so not only are we in trouble, but the entire galaxy will eventually be consumed, and we have to find this one thing that could possibly be what saves everything. And there's only one man I know mad enough to take this on. Trevor Pulsar. You can't mean...
What are you doing? Are you recording this? Joint transcribes are fun. They are not. It's like mental scrapbooking. You both save the moments that matter.
Awesome.
Dear future us. Today, future us, we are not calling ourselves that. Today, I was able to convince my beautiful but stubborn partner to stay in bed and not report for an extra shift. And this is the reward I get.
That's great. Daniel tracking bracelet. Damn. God, this is so sad. So... Ivy song. suppose she was in here. But then again, right? Where is the... It'll probably be easier, actually, just to go... this one. I was looking for... I'll probably remember what I was looking for in a second. I just think it's interesting that Ivy was in here. Right? But where... this right here. I think that's so cool, right? That she was invited to the game by Abby. Abby was trying to get her to, you know, get involved. And she took a shot. She actually showed up. Okay, from Lorenzo to Danielle, my password. Danielle, my workstation said it was time to update my password. I wanted to know if it was okay to use Kubla Khan, and whether that fits your requirements. Regards, Dr. Calvino. From Danielle to Calvino. Dr. Calvino, for starters, if you have any questions about passwords, please email the IT department and don't use my personal address. Secondly, you should never type your password into an email. Regardless of how tight our security is, you never know. Third, the password guidelines are just that, guidelines. You're all grown-ups, and you can use whatever you want, but we have a list of recommendations for keeping your passwords safe. Okay, thanks. God, that's so true. God, been there. I've had to hear other people these same things. It's like, no, please. The amount of people that I've seen that just have like their passwords written on sticky notes on their monitors, far too many, and then they'll like tell each other their passwords, or they'll tell each other their passwords, or they'll have books, their little notebooks of their passwords that other people know where the notebook is in case they need to use their passwords. And it just completely defeats the point of any of this. God damn it. Prepare for the concert from Sky Braxton to Danielle Shell. Hey Danielle, I'm pulling a late shift on the bridge tonight and I left my transcribe in my pond. Can I convince you to bring it for me on your way to deep storage? By the way, I have some ideas for making our uniforms look a little more pop star for our demonstration at the Tulip. Don't be scared. Thanks. Treasure hunt. And then, yep, so yeah, that was her email. Files, conversation archive, 412, it's a date.
Nope, this sounded serious, so I wanted to shut my transcribe off. So, okay, so you're asking me if it's okay to record our game on the transcribes. Yes, I know using the memory, it's not right. I can't be having this conversation.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna lose my job for even talking to you about this.
What?
What? Exactly. What you're going to do is have dinner with me.
What?
You say what a lot when you should say yes.
Yes?
See? All settled. Don't worry about the transcribes. It's not against regulation. So, are you gonna invite me to this game or not?
Oh, that's so sweet. God damn it. Wholesome. God, so shit, man. The fact that she was the one that was like, are you to invite me or not? Instead of it just being like Abby inviting her. They're also... Man. This is Abby's. I think that's so great that they're literally across from each other. You had this? Ish, that's sick. In your own cabin. Cool. The Yellow Tulip. Dress for a private celebration of TradeStar's success. 7 p.m. Alex Toast and Review. 8 p.m. Crew Demonstration by Sky Braxton and Danielle Show, which we heard her song. So that was the whole thing. That happened that same night. Obviously, we're just gonna get in here real quick. Honestly, I feel like there's gotta be some way we could save Danielle, right? Like, I don't want anything to happen to her. But I don't think we can do anything. Right, Danielle was actually alive outside the station, though not for long. Before I left her, she lamented the death of her partner Abby at the hands of the imposter Cook. The Cook is still out there on Talos and is a threat to all remaining crew. He is! And I have no idea where he fucking is because I don't know his name. And she even was like, yeah, this tracking race doesn't make sense either. And it's like, so then we don't actually know who this dude is, other than he's not, we know he's not who he is lying about being. Cyber Cycle Book 3, Spatial Delivery. Trevor Pulsar slammed a Talon's engine into overdrive. Praying to his lore, he'd make the gap in the asteroid field before Mordrak's raiders caught up to him. He was on urgent business from Empress Tourmaline, and rotting in a Mordrak's prison wouldn't do. It's been a while since we re-had these. JT-88 patched me through the nearest Royal Fleet outpost. Moments later, scrambled hyper-signal could be heard in the cockpit, resolving from static to discordant tones, and finally a voice. Trevor, is that you? This is Outpost Lambda. Where in Zlar's name have you been? Trevor replied, cool as a cucumber. Saving all your asses. I found the Starbender Prism, and I'm coming in hot. You know, we read that in the earlier episodes, and I absolutely love these. They're so good. Fatal Fortress Game Master's Tome, 6th edition. Greetings, Game Master. Fatal Fortress is a world deprived of sunlight. As Game Master, you will guide a troop of starward adventurers through glittering caves, crawling with ratmen. Big fan. But that is also recyclable. We're gonna just repair our suit. We'll pick that up, right? Because that'll be good to either use or recycle. So Abigail from Danielle. I don't think this is a drill. Did you feel the vibration? Feels like a blast in the lower decks. Damn, so they felt the breach. Or at least Danielle did. Are you okay? I've heard some people were hurt. Please be there. Please. Come find me. I tried calling Emma at the fitness center. Something seriously wrong there. Get out of crew and I'll come find you. It's so sad. I hate it. This is tragic. So she said all that and you're such a nerd, Abigail. There. I love what they had. It was wonderful. Let's see, Bullcaster ammunition. I think this is the same version, but I'm gonna transfer it anyway. Conversation Archive 524, the melodrama is real.
Danielle? Had a meeting with the great Alex Yu today. He gave me one of his bullshit I'm sorries with no resolution. Between him and Morgan, it's like a tradition. The Yu family's sorry.
Was it as insincere as a Danielle show apology?
No.
Danielle, I'm not saying working with him is easy, but
Did you just compare me to him? To that arrogant sack of shit?
Danielle, this has to stop.
You're right. Get out. We're done.
Danielle!
I said get out.
Oof. That is awkward. Shit. Did you just compare me to him? That was intense. Oh my god. Oh, that's sick. That's cool as shit. MS438643P. Definitely very Ghost in the Shell vibes. Ooh, hidden treasure. This is it. We need to follow all the maps. So wait, that means That means... So this is I, right? So look in this direction. Find this location, look in this direction, and there will be something. And that something I imagine is a number. Right? Now this looks familiar. Maybe this is a symbol. It looks like a device. It's probably going to make sense when we find it. We're going to have to poke around for these, right? Because we also have the treasure map for Stabfellow, which is L2. The other one is L1. And it's going in here. These areas are going to look very familiar. And Hordenboffel B2. Right, what I imagine like basement 2, but it's all... Is it on one floor, or are these like across the whole place? Right, because there's no basement here, so it could very well be... just complete other places on the station. Which I imagine is probably what it actually is. That just means we're going to have to come back after we explore and find those. See what's going on with each of those maps. Calvino's cabin. And then the bathrooms. Is there a poltergeist in here too? What is this? Fitness center code. Bill, if you're injured or sick, you get a pass. Otherwise, it's 75 minute. It is 75 minutes of exercise per week, minimum. Code to the gym is 8107, in case you forgot. Well, we didn't need it, but it's good to have. Good to know. Empty food tin. That's a half. That is an entire half. I bet we're gonna take that because that's what we need more so right now. Ooh, Psy-Hypo. Hell yeah. Somebody was juicing in the toilet. Incredible. Alright, Calvino. That's cool as shit. What the fuck? Whoa. What is he? That's so cool. So he's got this. He's got the camera, obviously, right? Like, he's got it all modeled out and animated, and that's so cool. This is neat. This is so neat. What the fuck? There's a note say, anniversary reminder, May 23rd, 523, May 23rd. It's all the same day. 523. EMP charge. Man, he was making some cool progress on this little project. Can't really do anything with it, but it is cool to just look at. God, the detail. Oh, is that? No, it's just the floor. Okay. Whoa, look at that. Gauge, Lagrangian, and a bunch of math. That's beyond me. The minimum not at 0. Remember that. Okay, LG controls load. Locales Earthside, Clorinda. That's cool. He has it behind there. What the fuck? LG visor prototype. That's what he's doing? He's making a VR headset?
Never. I have never removed a neuromod. And yet, today, I could not find my way to the hardware labs. I wandered the Arboretum for an hour. I made some excuse, but I know Miyu suspects. I cannot keep making toys for TranStar when... I told Alex what I want to try. He gave me a device to help. Parapsychological contraption. Morgan made it. Some of the components are beyond me.
So we gave him the psychoscope. Or like the concept, or maybe like an early version?
The same dream again. There is something wrong with this station. Something here with us, but I am hallucinating now. There is no question.
I think he's picking up on it. He's picking up on it.
First test. Anterior electrodes overheated after 6 seconds. But I swear, there was a moment I saw her again. The day we met on the Costa Amalfi. Her lemon sundress. My Clorinda.
Oh, that's so sad. Damn. He saw her for a moment. Oh, cooler van, neuromod, and some charges. See, the thing is, he was picking up on it. So I imagine this is like where they met. So like he did all this to kind of create that. Became obsessed. I don't know. Maybe not obsessed. Obsessed, that's not the right word, but he was working. He was working. He called it like a weird contraption at first, but now he's got all this work going on for it. Oh god, this is a poltergeist. Okay, so we know, poltergeist-wise, we're gonna get him. Where are you? Come on. Oh, you're out here? Okay. Nope. Damn, bitch. Oh. Oh shit, I scrolled to pull up the wheel. Damn it. I was a little too confident going into that. It's fine. We'll get him. I should have just kept it simple. I was overcomplicating the encounter. All right, where are you? Come on. I hear you. Looking. Hear the footsteps. The footsteps are so creepy. Alright. Oh. Where'd you go? Oh, shit.
Vital signs critical.
Not gonna give you that time, though. Eesh. Okay, poltergeist. some organs. Oh shit, god damn it. I literally, I was, I saw that, I saw it too late. Either he did it or I did it. Yeah, I was so focused, like, looking down the hallway, making sure nothing else was gonna show up. Is he actually over here? Why did this door open? Or did it just open because we... Okay, it just opened because we loaded it again. Okay. Yep. What if I put that there? So weird though, like hearing the wet footsteps. Oh, idiot. God, what stupid. That actually worked really well. And that's why I'm a big fan of that ability. It's not just to throw it directly on the enemies, but to place it and they walk into it. Package pickup. Andrews, your package arrived front desk. If I'm not here, code is 0368 on the gate. I won't tell anyone if you don't. Code to the mail room. Great. You're kind of ahead of the curve on that one. That's okay. What is... That's not good. I got wrecked. Shit. It is kind of... It's a little freaky, like reading their emails between Abby and Danielle, and the fact that, like, they felt the station shake, which means, like, either they felt them, like, the Typhon breaking out, or the destruction caused after they broke out. But either way, they fucking noticed that shit, and it was creepy. Alright, bad dreams. Hi, Mommy. I've been having bad dreams since you left Dr. Preston. Since you left, Dr. Preston said I should draw it, and that would help me make them go away. I hope you like my picture and come home soon. I love you. Corey. He's having bad dreams since... Okay, so this is Mom. Regina Sellers. So Regina Sellers' kids having nightmares. Whoa, hold on. Wait a minute. Get in here. That's bad. Because here's the that calls so many things into question. Because one, okay, that is a child, right? This is what the kid's dreaming of, like the nightmares he's having. He's been having those nightmares since Mom left. Right now we know there's a pretty much a good, like a, there's like 100% chance that his mom has a neuromod, right? However, the odds that he has one are pretty low. Like, he might have one, right? But if he doesn't, basically, he's dreaming. His nightmares have Typhon. He's seeing Typhon in his nightmares. Not good, because we know they're real. We know they're real, so he's seeing this. So this is some shit. Either it depends, because we don't really know how old, right? Maybe we do, but I don't think we've come across anything about Regina talking about her giving birth. But my whole thing is, with Regina. The two things that are coming to mind are, one, the kid has neuromod, which is not good, bad. I don't think they would do it to a kid, right? But then they didn't hold back from doing it or wanting to do it. Kid, they probably. My whole thing. Okay. If she, Regina, has a neuromod and gave birth to a kid, so that's how that works, right? Would some part of that genetic material carry over? Right? That's what I'm thinking. And I worry about that. Because that would imply that the Typhon material can pass through, like, genetically. As in, if you were somebody that has a neuromod and you have a child, that child could potentially have Typhon DNA in them in some capacity, right? We know the Typhon DNA it's alive, it's very present, even if it's a small amount. So there is a chance that kid is very clearly being infected in some capacity by Typhon material. I highly doubt that he's got a neuromod, right? I don't think Corey has a neuromod. But that's what I'm thinking. And again, say that Regina left. Right? Regina left. Which means he's on Earth. Which means if that is the case, there's at least one person, him, on Earth that has Typhon material in him. So this whole thing about preventing the Typhon from making it to Earth because we've got to blow up the station, right? No survivors, no anything. It's all got to go. To prevent it from reaching Earth, there's already a chance that it has because of children, right? Potentially. I mean, this is just like a spitballing idea, but no, just I don't know, man. That's not great. The fact that he perfectly drew a phantom is concerning. Okay. So got DeVries, CCing Matthias, quarantine area. Dr. Cole and myself will have access. So then Cole being in the room probably isn't super surprising. Right? Because if they were going to talk about things, doing it in his room privately would make sense because he knows about the Typhon. It's just weird. It just sucks that he's dead. But yeah, shit. Well, that's not great. That's a concern. Right? I'm not that crazy for thinking that. Right? Because that very much feels like what that is. There is somebody on Earth that is being affected in some way, whether by direct infection, possession. I don't really like. They have the Typhon DNA in them, right? Typhon cells, or before she left, there was like an influence or something. I don't know, but either way, we got Rosalind Swift. That's right. Character sheet. Cool. I do like that we collect their character sheets. I think that's fun. Oh, there we go. Baseball glove. Granger's Memories. Ooh, journal written by Harley Granger, 9/27/2034. I would still be down there playing. I should still be down there playing. My guys needed me, and my shoulder just couldn't deliver. I couldn't deliver. I brought a lot of autographed gloves with me and passed them out like Halloween, like candy at Halloween. It turns out a lot of these test tubers don't follow sports at all, much less know about my career, short as it was. That's really fun because that's so much explains why there's so many gloves around this place since the beginning, right? They're all everywhere. I figured when he came up here, it's like, yeah, he's like, I'm a celebrity, everyone, he was probably selling them or something, but he's just been handing them out. What are the chances, Mister, you could set me up with neuromods? Set me up with the neuromods I'd need to put me back in the game. Hell, you could buy a franchise and stock it with the greatest players that ever lived. True. If I got a neuromod, would it be me playing? The league would never let modded players in. But how would they know? Damn, Granger. Shit. So literally is that the reason that he volunteered, that he wanted to come up here? Is because he figured he could eventually work his way to get a neuromod to, bring him back into the game so he could play ball again and be famous and really take back his life and his career. And then the whole, the league would never let modded players in, but how would they know? I would totally do it. I'll do it. Sure. This is more important than integrity. That sucks. Man. I mean, it sucks that he's injured, right? And that's basically, he put him out of the game and can't really do anything again, right? Like, his career is basically paused indefinitely. Until he can, fix his injury. Or recover. Or maybe just never again, because it's too much. Shotgun disruptor and transcribe.
This is Fowles.
Officer Fowles. Malia, I have an important request. It's sensitive, though. I need to know I can trust you with a surveillance matter.
Yes, of course, sir. It's just that normally I can't do something like that without consent from Chief Elazar HR and another director.
Those people report to me, Malia.
Yes, sir. I understand.
I want you to keep an eye on Annalise Gallegos. Where she goes, the house she keeps, visitors.
I'll log everything on the security computer.
Good. Send me a report at the end of the week.
Yes, sir.
God, Alex, you fucking shady, man. God. Asking her to do that, and then she's like, okay, well, there's other routes like we gotta take to do this. He's like, listen, they work for me. Alright? So don't you worry about the chain of command. I'm telling you. Therefore, this is what's happening. And she's like, okay, you got it. Which, again, I mean, like, he's literally the president, CEO. I imagine in the same situation. I feel like it's a pretty normal response to just be like, okay, sure. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to me, right? Like, he's in charge. He's the boss. But no, he's trying to be real quiet, real secretive about it. And it worked, right? They found her. They got her. Sky Braxton. Go2 oh, this is it. Sky's not here.
Wanted to check in on you, Sky. Just a neuromod hangover. I feel weird. I can't believe you got modded for Alex's clown show at the Tulip. Are you kidding? I've always wanted to play an instrument, but never had the time. It's like I can see the sheet music in my head. I feel like I've been doing this since I was 7. Besides, you are going to be on stage with me, right? Only to catch you if you suddenly collapse.
And only if you keep me from punching Alex if I drink too much.
That's crazy. So Sky was never... She never had a neuromod. She never had a neuromod before. That's... And she did it just so that she could play with Danielle in the show. Wow. God damn. Three taps of the wrench. Morgan's breakdown. There was... Because, see, this is the one with Will Mitchell that I was talking about at the beginning. Like, I remember we got this because we found Quentin in there. And there was food. Which means Will did bring it. And then, of course, that was unfortunately the end. Quentin. And then, whenever the fake cook got in there and killed him. I know there was another...
Ivy, what is it?
How's it coming?
I can't get this damn thing open. Where's Danielle?
Still not answering. What's wrong?
Danielle tied the lock to her voice. We need her to speak the key phrase or we're not getting in here.
Would voice samples work? Transcribe recordings?
Yes, if they have the right words. Or if we gathered enough to map her voice to a consonant and vowel list and started running patterns.
I'll see if I can find her. Or her transcribe. I'll check her room first.
All right, Ivy, but look, don't do anything stupid, okay? Ivy? Ivy? Shit. Damn it, Danielle, where are you?
Damn. So we know Danielle's alive, right? We met Danielle, and then that completely confirms, because that is why she was in there, right? Ivy Song was in here looking for the transcribe, but unfortunately on her way over here, or probably while she was in here, right? Because, I mean, look, you see, like, she dragged the chair over. So, maybe... Well, her shoes are here, too. So what, does she drag it, sit down? Maybe, you know, Ivy didn't even do that. Right, but the fact that this is burnt here... It's two little nuts. It's interesting. Right, because that's where we found that's where we picked up the transcribe. But either way, this is... So Ivy came obviously straight here from what we knew. And she had been turned to a phantom. So it means the Weaver... The Weaver really made its rounds. Because every phantom we know was essentially crafted by a Weaver. Thought I heard something. It might have been me. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna do some recycling. And then we're gonna reevaluate kind of where we're going. Right, I do... What do we want to recycle, right? Because I kind of... Oh, there we go. Just put that down there. We'll hold on to these because they recover psi points. It's not a lot of psi points, but, you know, some. Some is good. Now I don't think there's anything else. There we go. Decent amount. Now, well, wait. Is there anywhere else that we need to check? Right? We covered all this. We can go make some more, a little bit more ammo, right? Let's go grab the stuff that we left over here. And then do one more round of good recycling. I'll pick this up just because we could probably toss a recycler. Is there anything else left anywhere? Just do like a quick run through. Right, pick up that. I don't think we left a lot behind. We left some stuff. Thias, cool. Now we know. Now I get a better idea of why you're in here, right? It's coal and DeVries. I've pulled that from over here, but we've seen it do not as much before. It's impressive. But, okay. Okay, we got everything. And... yeah, maybe. Oop. So I figured the guitar, see, look at that, 0.63. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. Not amazing, but decent. See, I don't... We have a lot of these bolts. I'm not using them nearly that much at the moment. I'd want to see if we can recycle that. I don't think it will work. Well, that proved me wrong. Really, 0.09? I don't know. In fact, there was a little bit more metal in that one. I don't want to go and, like, throw all of ours, but... let's be real, there's some good stuff. I don't know how much of his desk we're gonna really pull, but... Oop. Okay. 0.9. I figured these would yield more. Because I don't think there's anything else. I think we got everything. Let me scan through here, pick up all this stuff. These, no, we can't pick up those. Cigar. There was nothing else I believe we left. So we'll go through here again just real quick. Suitcases full of stuff. Okay. Good thing to check these. I definitely think it was a good idea to come back. Okay, I don't think there's anything. What is that? It's kind of crazy. Oh, it's a speaker. I legit was like looking at this. Like, is this like a weird microwave? It is a speaker. Amplifier, I guess. Probably a speaker, more likely. Or maybe you know, it's probably more likely an amplifier. But cool. So we are good. Let's go. Let's go make our way back, and then we will recycle what we have. Right, because nothing else here. Be like, I guess we could throw another one, but I don't want to waste our charges. Oh, but we can get in there. I don't want you to get caught up in my shenanigans. Come here, Oliver. Okay. Eat. This also helps because we get more materials. Where are we going in here? What is this? Huh. No fucking way. Neat. So we got into Elazar's. That's cool. Take ammo. You'll take the pistol anyway. We'll take that. The Orit. Judges 5:26. Her hand put to the tent peg and her right hand to the workman's hammer. We did read that. Okay, so we kind of gotta do a little bit of rearranging. That right there. Cool. That'll get us some minerals. That'll be great. Survivor's account, the evacuation day 3. Let's see. More just throw over us. Headed over. Did we read this one? So an enemy truck listened to the booming of artillery, flashing of bombs and lightning covered the horizon. In the morning, our city was lost in what appeared to be shimmering heat waves. High overhead, there were brilliant flashes of light. Some said it was an atomic bomb, others said it was God's wrath. Today, I know that it was just an accident. Yeah. That he left his dog. Alright, Sarah, we're gonna get into your... Definitely get a hack, because hacking into Chief Elazar's... It's a good idea. What we could learn. Right? Need security escort from Alex to Sarah and Marco also. I know you probably have your hands full right now, but we need you to send a security detail to detain Dimitri Bowser. He witnessed the incident, and he's pretty shaken. We're just not sure how stable he is at the moment. Make an assessment and hold him indefinitely if necessary. Use discretion. He witnessed the incident. He was the guy that was in the interrogation room next to Elias's desk in the security office in the lobby. I can't pull up the map, but literally, you guys know what I'm talking about. I remember it because the chair was a mimic, and I'm pretty sure that was Dimitri Bowser. I'm pretty confident that was exactly where we met him, and he was in there because he was a witness. Damn, someone's on the station from Elias Black to Sarah. No, we read this on his in the same station, same computer, actually on that desk. Nope, ma'am. You know, I went to the doctor and sleep all night. I got pills, but still been seeing things. After game night, I was cleaning up and a chair moved by itself. I'm not crazy like you know who. I'm sending this because just after the alert, I heard something in the vent over security. Thought I saw something black out there. We need to check this out, because I'm starting to think there's something on the station that we don't know about. Security officer Elias Black. And see, the fact that he's noticing it, it's like, oh, that's not good. But right here. And it's like all the other confirmations, too. The fact that Elazar knew. Right? Elazar knew. Elazar knew shit. Right? But she basically just has to bullshit him. So when he brings this up, it's like... Can't say anything. Right? Missing key card. From Alex to Sarah. Sarah, I need your help tracking down a missing key card. This should be one of your highest priorities. EP-101, let me as soon as you find it. Ilyushin, please add Michaela Ilyushin to the watch list. She's currently performing her duties. Her condition makes for a potential security risk, and we may need leverage. Yep, and now that we've talked and seen and heard more from Michaela, right? Her action should be restricted to work and crew facilities. Please don't let her anywhere near the labs. Also flag any communications between her and Dr. Gallegos. Psychotronics. Medical is beginning to suspect she has white noise, so the fact that she falsified her records may be enough. Normally I'd advocate for neuromod removal, but her condition prevents this. Keep me apprised. That's interesting. Because she has... So she has paraplexis and white noise? She has both? But then she's suspecting. Though that's not a confirmation. Medical is beginning to suspect she has white noise. But that's actually not the case. She actually had paraplexis. She might have both. But the fact is that she did have paraplexis. She was covering it up. We helped with that a little bit, right? Her condition prevents her neuromod from being removed. Fascinating weapon kit, fabrication plan. We'll take it anyway. Just because we're taking it. Okay. I think we're good. We're good here. What a neat little surprise that we were able to actually sneak into Elazar's. Now I can't get into here because it's only key cards and we can't hack it. I think that's the only one we haven't been into, is this one. Right? So we went through Kelstrups. We were in here. Is there anything else that we can take? Yes. I want to make sure that we actually get everything. Moonrock statue, would that be... I can't carry it over to the recycler. So... I think for now we're good. We're good. We're good. I think we're good. So let's do another round of recycling. Is there anything hidden down here? No? Okay. Okay, because now we have a couple options, right? We have a couple options, and I still want to make sure that we hunt down the cook, because knowing after we learned and got basically some pretty good confirmation that he has killed other people, right? I definitely feel like we need to stop him. Because before I was like, you know what? I'm kind of pissed that he tried to bullshit us and then he trapped us in there, tried to kill us. Like, that was enough for me to be like, okay, fuck this guy. Right? But the fact that he killed the real Will Mitchell, our friend, and then he's also killed other people, it's like, no, fuck this guy. No. Fucking unhinged shit. I guess we'll recycle these two. And then we'll go fabricate some stuff, and then we could go to deep storage, right? That's basically what we've been able to achieve now, because we have Danielle's voice, so we can synthesize the proper password, which is good. Right? I hope. What I worry about is Danielle That it opened and it kind of freaked me out for a second. I was like, no, I'm taking such care to make sure that they don't get hurt. Man. Ooh. I do. You know what? Having some of these, pretty good idea. Does it make just one? Do we get one recycler charge? We do. That is one charge. Because aside from that, like, ammo-wise, we're like okay. Like, we have a good amount. So I do kind of want to make some more recycler charges, especially because I've been using them to gain more minerals, which has been a great thing. But a great thing for us. Hypo. Alright. Cool. And then we're still gonna have to go back, because we still gotta go, around the cargo bay a little bit more. And then also go to Guts to still find Josh. So I know we're getting stacked with side objectives that it's kind of, I'm trying to figure out like the best way to like streamline without just kind of bouncing all over, because it's kind of crazy. But we need to find Danielle Show's map. Now it seems to be the case that we are pretty much clear here. We have been very thorough. Right, we can't get into that room, this office right here, because that belongs to Alex. Right, we've checked out everything. The fitness center. Right, that area is just the pool. So I think we're good. We're good here. Right, and I can only imagine, like, the chef. Could the fake chef be here? I don't know. I worry he might be. And he's, like, hiding. But also, he could have very well just left. Right? Oh, there it is. Okay. But yeah, like, I'm thinking, like, he could be hiding around here, but he also could have left. And I don't know which it is he did. Yeah, just gonna move Ollie. Never mind. I don't want to. But my whole thing is, I worry. I am definitely worried about Danielle. 100%. Worried about Danielle. There may be a way to save her. I hope there is. That would be really cool. But at the same time, what I'm thinking is, what if we leave, if he's still here, and he kills her? Now, she's outside, so it's not like he's gonna be able to go out there, right? Oh, nice. But it's the concept. I just don't want to... I don't want to leave. And that's a bad thing. But I don't think he's hiding anywhere. Like, we've basically lapped this place so much. Yeah, we'll do. That's fine. So we'll go. We'll bounce for right now. head back to the Arboretum. Because part of me wants to go and attach the thing to the external satellite. It does, because that would be super cool. That would be super cool to actually do that and then not have to worry about the big guy. Sneak attack? What? What the hell? What did I mean, I'll take it. I don't know what happened, but I'll take it. Oh shit. Here, bitch. Oh, man. Well. What was that sneak attack, David? What happened? Something blew up. Holy shit. Look at that. So many materials. What? That's great. Cool. Are you just a base mimic? You are. Oh. Not too much, guys. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, we're hurting only a little bit. But I think we can get him. I just need to scan you. Come on, come on. I only find so many of you that don't kill me so quickly.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Oh my god, no. Oh shit. Oh fuck me. God damn it. Really? He's here? I don't want to deal with that.
Hello. Good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
Okay. Oh my god. Is he going outside? Is he coming down here? Okay, he seems to be a pretty good distance away. Not really, it's only 35 meters. Oh, fuck. Oh, he is completely roaming the Arboretum. Oh my god. Jesus. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to deal with that. But let's look at what we're doing, right? Evade or kill the nightmare. I want to be able to kill it, but at the same time, I don't know if we're gonna... That's gonna cost us so much ammo, probably. And I want to be able to scan him, so maybe learn something. Right? So we go to deep storage, which we have a couple reasons to do. We can go to Alex's office safe, which is here, which I do think we should do. Cook is still here on Talos, right? Which means he could be running around in different areas. I think... Because I don't know where Danielle Show's map would have been. It could be in there, but I feel like we were pretty thorough. We looked everywhere. We checked everything. Right, because even our notes... Right, because we got Rosalind Swift. We don't have... character sheet. We don't have her treasure map. Okay. Oh, man. You know what? I'm tempted. Let's see if we can make something happen. If anything, I just want to see if I can scan him and then run. Holy God, he's so fast. God, he's so fucking... He's huge. Oh. What do you mean no new data? Ah!
Vital signs.
Okay, so... Alright. He's the same one. He's the exact same one. So,
Hello.
because
Are
we have
you
to
here for
scan
an appointment?
different ones. We cannot scan the same one. So literally, the only data we have on this guy is that we don't know anything other than he's weak to psychic damage. That's about it. He doesn't give a shit about stun or EMP. But this is crazy to me. The Typhon response to an anomaly in their ecology. Something that's like them, but isn't me. Only purpose seems to be to hunt me down. Right? And it's called a nightmare. So is this like a concept created of our mind? Or from... there's something there that it only targets Morgan. It only targets us. So is it like after... Did we produce this? Did this come from our mind? Did it come from our mind? Did we, like, manifest this thing? God, go away. Shit. We got stuff to do. It is crazy how strong that thing is. I think we can take it. I just don't want to burn through the ammo right now. That's all. That's all. After we spent so much time actually collecting the materials to you know, do this right. Okay, 40 seconds. And we are free. We are free. We are free. And we have a number of things. I think what we should do is probably do some of our optional objectives, right? Kind of bounce around. I do want to make sure that we can find Josh, because I've really been unable to find that dude in Guts. And I imagine he's somewhere probably really tricky, right? Because the thing is, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead as shit. So what that means is that his body is somewhere. His body is somewhere floating around. And that could be anywhere. That could be anywhere. Whoa, an upgrade kit. That's a pleasant surprise. That's new. I leave here for like 10 minutes. This place, it just all goes to shit. They broke both of my I have been gone. They just moved in. Oop. Saving ammo. Where's the other one? I imagine this was probably the nightmare, huh? You did this? Okay, good repair. Yeah, I feel like this is still a good position. Okay, repair.
Log submitted.
Great. Okay. And then one thing I wanted to double check.
Psychotropic prescription escalation recommended.
In here. I wanted to check what is that like smuggling area. Because I think I forgot something. Or not the smuggling area, but the area that we found the transcribe referring to a bunch of internal smuggling operations that they were doing. Okay, he's not doing too good. Okay. Oh my god, there's so... Oh my god.
Scanning target. Type of material inconclusive. Logging.
Oh.
Calibration request.
Oh, this is good. We got another one.
Diagnostic check. Scan complete.
Great. Electrostatic resistance is now available. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea to have. Hmm.
Scanning.
Is there any...
Type of material inconclusive. Logging. Calibration request.
Oh, you son of a bitch. You are everywhere. God, he makes a... He's really making the rounds. Oh my god, Jesus. I didn't think I was that close. No! Damn it. I gotta get better at quick saving. Gotta quick save a little bit faster. Okay, we're gonna repair this. Go here, we're gonna pair you. Okay. Oop. Pull. Swings. Nope. Bad. Okay. Great. Oh. No, that angle's still fine.
Adjustment required.
But no, I wanted to go down here because I remember we picked up the smuggling thing, and I think we were close to a smuggling spot. And I may have overlooked it. Where'd you go? There we go. Hack. Still gonna hack him. Damn it. Oh my god. Come on. Wasting time. Precious time. Okay. Go up. Over, down. Bam. Perfect. No, I wanted to scan this dude. Okay.
Scan complete.
So let's get that. Right. Oh. Jesus. Oh, nope. How dare you hurt my turret. God damn it. Well, shit. I can't even repair that. That's so fun. This dude literally went around. actually, wait, are they... They're not triggerable by the bow.
The patient's blood pressure requires...
Please clear aperture of debris.
I can't believe he's putting this shit everywhere. Okay, we're gonna move these.
Say say syringe, say
Okay.
cranial lithotripsy.
Well, they were containers, right? I don't think they're these types of containers. There was another. I think I just gotta look into it more because it is not this one, right? They're drop points around Talos, and we found them here, right? I know there was one. I feel like there might have been one here. That was really obvious. Maybe in the moment.
I think the patient would benefit from a removal, don't you?
I don't know, maybe it'll make sense if I see one. But it's a reployer. I still don't know what it does.
I am happy to assist with a
Oh shit.
doctor.
Can we... Is there another way in there? I want the supplies. We don't have the leverage though. Okay, what if I just carefully put a recycler charge? That was pretty good. That was actually pretty careful. I feel like that really was a great idea. Karen Buckley. Shit. Shotgun fabrication plan. Cool. Anything else in here? Not really. Over here. Ooh, spare parts. Spare part. Like, we need spare parts. We definitely need more spare parts than I do suit repair kits. Ooh, nice. Let's go. We can use these, actually, real quick. So I don't... That's basically maxed out. Handling, reload speed, maybe. I feel like decreasing the drain rate is a good idea. Yep. Because this thing is super good for a lot of enemies, not just the mechanical ones. Okay, we'll take that. That was, a good little detour. Good shit. It's a shame I can't just use it. Now, I do want the materials, because otherwise I feel like I would... turn it into spare parts. Because we have 9 neuromods. I'm thinking maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to get one of these. Because I do like upgrading those. Oh, we can do regeneration too. It was a nightmare. That's what was... That was what was holding us back. 25 immediately upon taking damage. Reduce duration of fear effects by 25%. So when it says the fear effect, I don't think I've ever like looked into what the status is when we've had it, so I don't know what it does. But it doesn't sound good. I'm thinking we do this. Right? So we get up this. Maximum glue efficiency. We'll take that for the recycle. Go ahead and... Oh, nope, I missed. Damn it. Okay, I think that was enough for us to come up here. Okay, cool. Biggest thing is that way we don't have to worry about getting our shit rocked by that coming down this hallway again. And now, in retrospect, I'm actually really concerned that I left these guys kind of out and about up here. Right, I'm not a... I know they're in there, but... Nope. Bitch. And that's why I really like the stun gun. Here. Are you trying to hide? Yep. Not this time. Okay. Alright. But they seem to be... They're still here. They're still here. They're just unconscious. Which is fine. We'll take that. Right. Real quick. Before we get too far out of our way... Damn. I thought that I could have taken that a little bit more. Shit. That's my fault.
Scanning target typhon material inconclusive.
Okay, there's nothing else here. Okay, because I want to go up. Shit. Where are you? Etheric. Okay. Great. Phantom Shift 2. Alright, we'll get our turrets going too. I'd hate for it to be just me. Oh god. Jesus. Ugh. Got so fast. It's that shifting. His, like, ability to, like, phase around. Inspired plasma bag. We do kinda... We do want that. Okay.
Scanning target typhon material.
Okay, but actually, you know what we should do, because we're kind of full. Let's make a quick beeline. Okay, there's nobody else. Let's go back to the loading bay. So there's a recycler down there. Nope. Got him. Okay, we're gonna hack you. I guess this is the downside to releasing those guys, because they can get corrupted. It's nice to have them in the area, like, floating around so we can use them, but if they stick around for too long, they can get corrupted. Which is obviously really bad. We don't want that.
Good evening, Talos. We'd like to remind you that company policy requires you to log only voluntary extension of your work hours with the station counselor.
There's a lot more of this going around. The coral? Because this wasn't here when we showed up, right? It's spreading. Oh, you... Well, maybe it was for the best. I just put him down. Ooh, spare part. We need the spare parts. So let's go ahead and recycle. Turn that in. Do that. Get some more organic. Because we already have a bunch of this. Like, it doesn't really do us a lot of good to recycle that. But no, like, that's kind of... It's very concerning. That the coral is spreading, which means either the Weaver is making more rounds all the time, or do we want to recycle this? I think we're okay. The Weaver is working more, or by it weaving, this is just in, like, kind of spreading out continuously until it wraps everything. I don't know, it's so weird. Shotgun. Well, we already have one. Because that's the same one. It's not like a different shotgun. Okay, we got plenty of those. Maybe some more bullets. I do kind of want another recycler charge. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God damn it. Son of a... Why is it... Why... It's like it's invisible to me. I can't believe... That's like the third time. Not in general. But that I got, like, really close to one. The last one's actually killed me. Oh, man. Sneaky piece of shit. So we know he's making his way out. Like, he made his way out of crew quarters, through this way. So is he could be roaming guts? He could be just setting more shit up everywhere. He's completely fucking loose. Oh, Q-beam cells. We're good. I mean, I feel like we're pretty much good on everything, so I want to get more to kind of just have more. Right, it would be nice, but we're okay with neuromods at the moment. Right, what else are we shooting? We got plenty of psi hypos, plenty of med kits. We could have more, but I don't want to burn the materials on it yet. Right? Because, like, we have a good amount of all of the ammo type. Right? So more recycler charges could be good. We could make another neuromod, but that would give us 4. Right, and then what would we even use the next neuromod on? Right, because I know upping this would be great. Gunsmith 2. Actually, the resistance could be really good. I honestly kind of, you know, let's get it, because 50% less damage from electrical attacks. We love that. And we take 50% less from fire attacks. That's pretty good. I don't know what we should, like, Psi-Hypo is probably a good idea. Just because we have 8, but we have been using them a lot more. Like our abilities. So... And... You know what, I'll make a med kit to replace that one. I know I could have gone up there and released another, another operator. But I kind of want to save those. Because I imagine we might become... It's not going to be the last time we come here. Right? So, before we leave... One of the things I wanted to do was go back into Alex's office up there and get into his safe. Right, so we gotta get on his...
Error. Insufficient Typhon material found. Standing down.
Good, good. Stand down. Just making sure I leave anything else behind, because we can get into deep storage now. Bitch, don't you fucking try. It's like, you didn't get away, you just turned into dust. I don't know where his body went. God damn it. Oh, there it is. It blends in. Okay, because we can't activate that still. But we can, if I can get onto that tree. Right? Because I did it from up there earlier. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. No, shit. Ugh. Falling damage. Okay. Alright. Let's do it. Cool. Alright, so we get up here. Oh, come on. There we go. We get on the tree. I went over here before, though. Ooh, wait, no. Okay, sorry, that's just a light. I thought that was something else. Okay. Okay, come on. Real nice and easy. We did this last time. Bam. There we go. Alright, where's you?
That statue was worth a lot of money, Morgan. I'm going to be charitable and assume you scuffled with a Typhon and didn't just break it out of spite.
That's funny, actually. I just came here, I was like, you better fuck you. And then he knew. He's watching. How does he know what I'm doing? How does he know what we're doing? I mean, I'm not surprised he'd have cameras in his own office, but... Okay, we'll take that now. Take that. Where is his safe? I can imagine it's... Maybe it's in the... Would it be in the maintenance tunnel? Seems like a weird place to keep a safe. There's no other... There's no one else in here. I don't know, maybe we'll see. Okay. Little secret. What? What is all this? Oh shit, there we go. Nice. Psychoshock amplifier. We have the key card to his suite. That's amazing. Great.
Once things get as bad as they probably are, your only option is to escape. Get the word out about what's happening on Talos 1. Alex has a private escape pod. It's locked up. I made a copy of the key and hid it on top of the data tower, near the chair. You know the one I'm talking about. Listen, there's more at stake this time than just us, or this station. If just one of those creatures made it back home, then we're lost. I keep having this dream. I'm just staring into the black between the stars. There's something there. I know there is. I just can't see it. But it sees me. I can feel it. Hate us. I know you know what I'm talking about. Or you will. Soon.
Oh my god. Holy shit. That was huge. Was that... Search Alex for the escape pod key. Oh my god. No, that's nuts. To us, from us. Like...
Once things get as bad as they probably are, your only option is to escape. Get the word out about what's happening on Talos 1. Alex has a private escape pod. It's locked up. I made a copy of the key and hid it on top of the data tower, near the chair.
On top of the data tower, near the chair. Wait a minute. Is he talking about here? Or wait,
Good
is he
evening,
talking...
Talos. As a reminder,
Talking about our
all
office,
personnel
maybe?
must complete monthly physicals during their stay aboard Talos 1. Dr. DeVries promises to make them as quick and painless as possible.
That's so interesting. Because that literally shows that he made that for himself in the future. And Alex obviously took that shit, locked that shit up. So we couldn't find it. We couldn't have it. Shit. Because we were trying to warn ourselves. But the thing is, the way he says it, I'm sorry, like that's huge, right? He says there's more at stake than just you and me this time. You need to escape. You need to escape, right? Which is different than what January is saying, that we can't even escape. So there's like this weird, not contradiction, but it's like a different version, another version of us. This seems to be like the us, right? But then also, they're all kind of us, I guess. Like it's so weird. Because here...
Once things get as bad as they probably are, your only option is to escape.
Right?
Get the word out about what's happening on Talos 1.
Wants us to leave and report on
Alex
this.
has a private escape pod. It's locked up. I made a copy of the key and hid it on top of the data tower, near the chair. You know the one I'm talking about. Listen, there's more at stake this time than just us, or this station. If just one of those creatures made it back home, then we're lost. I keep having this dream. I'm just staring into the black between the stars. There's something there. I know there is.
staring into the black between the stars, and something is staring back. But it's a dream. So it might be whatever these, like the neuromods, right? Obviously, or influence the dreams. It influenced the Regina's kids' dreams, right? Like the Typhon can do that in some way. So it's just like, ugh, man. Shit. God, that's crazy. That is huge. That we left another thing for ourselves, right? We created January. Well, the thing is, the thing that's interesting is we created December apparently also. We created December, but December was killed by January. Right? Which I get could make sense, because if you think about it, for December was saying that we need to escape home, but January is saying we can't go home because we're infected. We have the Typhon in us because we have neuromods. Therefore, we should no longer be allowed to leave, which was the plan of December's, was to have us escape. But now this version of us, this one that we see, which I think is interesting that shows a picture of us, actually Morgan, you, and not January. But I guess January is January, not us. It's like an AI us, I guess, right? But January wants us to die with the station. December wanted us to escape, but this Morgan wants us to escape, tell everyone what's been happening on Talon 1 with the neuromods, with the Typhon, with all the experiments, all the things. Report on all of it. And then he even mentions the escape pod. So it seems like that Morgan wants us to escape too. So it's weird that January is the only one version of us that thinks that we shouldn't escape because of the Typhon inside of us. Son of a bitch. But I don't know. That's weird. That feels a little suspicious. That feels very strange to me. But I mean, there's nothing else we can really do right now other than try to, like, gain more information. Or the fact that we left a tower, we left the key on the data tower next to the chair. Now that could be in our own office, or that could be somewhere different completely. But either way, we at least know where it is. We just don't know how to get to where we said it is. Right, which is, it's like, oh my god, if the plot thickens. It thickens again. Or, it's more thick now. It was already pretty thick. And now I'm like, there's 3 versions of us talking to the future self of us. In all kind of a different way. Not like super different, but like different enough to where it feels like, oh my god, who do we even listen to? Which of us do we listen to? Which us do we listen to? Or do we just do our own thing? I saw his body from up there. Kennedy Minorov. Med kit glue canister. Interesting. Volunteer. Okay, do you have anything? I think we got everything from you, Evelyn. Now, it is interesting. We can make more of the fertilizer. You could definitely make more of the fertilizer. Which means we can keep growing our infinite tomato. We can grow our tomato infinitely. That's what I... But, okay, so now we've done that, let's evaluate what's the plan. Probably go to guts. I think that's probably the right thing to do. Right thing to do is go to guts. Yeah. I think so. I think we go to guts, we find Josh. Find Josh so we could do that, and then that'll also get us into either whatever the next stage of this is, or we find out what the hell is going on with that. And then maybe we make our way back to the lobby, because if the nightmare is roaming around here, but he could be roaming anywhere. That's the only thing, is like, I don't know what kind of distance he gets. I don't know if he manifests in an area, or he's literally walking around. I don't know. We need to go to guts. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that on the next episode. We're going to pick up there, right here at the end, because I think we have everything else that we need as far as supplies. I know we could recycle all this stuff. We'll recycle that too, and that. That'll get us some more stuff. I think we'll be in a pretty good spot. For the most part. So I don't know what else we would want to make. I know we can make more neuromods, right? But I've been very short on ammo. So I think it's been a good idea that we've been investing in more ammo this time around. And really utilizing recycler charges a little bit more. You kind of want to maybe get another one just in case we get a good spot. And we're going to go to guts. So, thank you so much for watching. More Prey, as we actually have now gone through crew quarters, completely cleared out the whole place. Obviously some reasons to go back. Right, we're not completely done. Not 100%. But I think for now at least we have a clear heading. And we're going to keep an eye out for this cook guy, because I want to know, like, what the hell is this? Why? Why? I don't imagine we're going to be able to interrogate him, but it's more just like, dude, why did you go and kill all these people, and then I could understand him not liking us. That's the one I get. Like, we ran this place. We were not liked by a lot of people. Right? Alex was definitely hated far more than us, but we still were part of the leadership, part of the family, part of the whole thing running this. And the volunteers, they've not been treated well. Not really. So at the end of the day, I can understand why he'd be pissed. But also, a lot of the volunteers were prior criminals. Now, some of that stuff may have been embellished a little bit. But I feel like maybe this guy might have actually done the stuff he might have actually done. You know, if he's so willing to kill these people, throw them in a freezer. Some unhinged shit. And we didn't even know his real name, otherwise we could probably look it up, like, through the tracking system. But the fact that Danielle said that the tracking bracelet doesn't make any sense means either it doesn't match his name, it's completely different, or he's a different person. Or like the person at his tracking bracelet is not a person who's here. I don't know, some screw with it. But anyway, we're gonna figure that out in the next one. So let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. Thanks again for watching. More Prey next time. Alright, bye-bye.